So sometimes it's not about changing something in your life. It's about deciding where you want your life to be. And if you're dissatisfied with the life you have, it's important to understand, where do you want to be? What would you like your life to be like? And then make that happen. Fulfill that, backfill that with the changes that are necessary. I think that that's an important thing that I had to learn. Was it's very easy to get caught into a certain way of living that has suffering in it, needless suffering. And a lot of times the suffering is because you're just not willing to move on from the suffering. And so that starts to define itself. It starts to just become who you are, that I'm a person that suffers. I'm a person that is broke. I'm a person that doesn't take care of their physical problems. I'm a person that identifies with my pain. And that becomes a real problem. Now, it's the life you design, right? After all, it's the life you decide to have, and that can change. And so, every once in a while, they say the life unexamined is a life not worth living, and I think that's true. I started doing sort of, for lack of a better term, like an inventory, of my life. And I do that occasionally. Not anything formal. I just go somewhere. And in this case, I do an annual pilgrimage into the mountains. That's quite formal. And then I also do it occasionally throughout the year where it's informal, where I just think about things. And I say, am I happy? Am I happy? What would I like my life to look like? And I can't tell you, that's a real common question, but yet there's still a lot of people out there that don't do it, that don't ask themselves that. They look at certain small things that they need change, and they change that small thing, but it doesn't fit into the larger context that they identify with pain. So it's important to question things and then become inspired by a new vision for yourself. I think that's important.